Now, Bitcoin might be off to a slow start today, but the price predictions are ridiculously bullish. We're going to be talking about him in the video today because if you don't know who Tom Lee is, he's a very prominent, what company did he start here? The Fundstrat co-founder and BitMine chair. He's got some wild price predictions for Ethereum and some very strong price predictions for Bitcoin. We're going to be going over them. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that AI now runs YouTube, so they are allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. So that's all that this video is. It's not a promise, promotion, recommendation, suggestion, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I talking about the latest crypto news, going over the latest price action, and specifically Bitcoin in this video. Now, it says that Bitcoin is back near $89,000, and Tom Lee is once again saying that the next major move higher is still possible. Fundstrat co-founder and BitMine chair Tom Lee repeated his $250,000 price target for Bitcoin in 2026 in an interview that he had on January 20th. Says he described the current market as a reset, not the end of the cycle. His remarks come as Bitcoin is around 89,000 on January 23rd, down about 0.6% over the last 24 hours. He says, so why do analysts warn that the next Bitcoin dip could feel like a bear market? Says Lee said the road ahead won't be smooth, as he warned that 2026 could bring sharp pullbacks that feel like a bear market, even if the long-term direction stays positive. Now, this dude, please do not take what this guy says is guaranteed to happen. Okay, he said that Bitcoin was going to be $200,000 by the end of 2025. He said that Bitcoin right here is going to be $180,000 by January 31st. If this dude put his money where his mouth is, out on Polymarket or something, he'd be broke. So please keep that in mind. But nonetheless, I do believe these price points are possible in the future. I do believe that we're feeling like a bear market right now, even if the price of Bitcoin is high, even if we're still around $90,000, because sentiment has been so fearful for so long. Guys, 2025 was a great year for Bitcoin. It hit all-time highs at $125,000. It did a great job moving higher, moving steadily higher, and the recent pullback has caused a lot of confusion. Okay, everything has to rely on essentially President Trump talking about tariffs. As soon as he mentions that word, everybody loses their minds in fear. And we've been living in that state for the last year and a half. It's almost crazy to see how many people react so strongly, even as the price action is still bullish. So it might feel like a bear market, even if we're hitting new highs. Because, of course, so many people are emotional, and so many people have lost their minds when it comes to tariff talks. Now, the article goes on to say that we think Bitcoin will make a new high this year, Tom Lee said. He also noted the crypto markets often face sudden deleveraging phases that drain liquidity and weigh on the price. CoinGlass estimates that Binance Bitcoin futures open interest is around $12 billion. So, of course, any major sell-off could cause a major decline if, of course, those leverage positions are triggered. Futures volume came in near $59 billion over the last 24 hours, while spot trading was another $6.27 billion. So the vast majority, almost 10x, is on leveraged futures. Roughly $45 million in Bitcoin futures were liquidated during that same period. DeFi Llama data shows that Bitcoin logged about $1.3 million in on-chain DEX trading over the past 24 hours, up 1% on the week, while the on-chain perpetuals volume reached roughly $22 million, with 7-day activity about $120 million, down 18%. So it's clear to see by the data here that Bitcoin is being heavily traded on derivatives exchanges and on centralized exchanges, not on the blockchain. So what could fix that? Something like Bitcoin Hyper could fix that. Guys, Bitcoin Hyper is building a brand new layer 2 blockchain for Bitcoin. These guys have already raised almost $31 million over the last few months, making it one of the largest ICOs of 2025 into 2026. A phenomenal testament to its strength, being able to raise $31 million as everyone has been so fearful during the life of this ICO. But you notice those numbers were extremely small for Bitcoin's on-chain activity. And that's because Bitcoin is slow. Bitcoin is expensive. Bitcoin Hyper is going to scale that. The layer 2 blockchain, you're simply going to bridge over. You're going to operate on the layer 2 on Bitcoin Hyper here. It's going to settle those transactions by sending the info back to Bitcoin where it's validated on the blockchain. And of course, when you're ready to withdraw, you simply initiate the request and you can withdraw your Bitcoin back to your layer 1 wallet. But this is going to allow transactions to occur with near instant finality and of course extremely cheap. It could change the game for Bitcoin blockchain transactions. So if you're interested in learning more, either about that article and reading the full extent of it, you got that down in the description. You can also go out there and check out Bitcoin Hyper as well. So let me know what you guys are interested in, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.